Next, South Carolina versus UConn. Title game. We gonna get into it. What it do, folks? I'm the Beat Chef. Welcome to Watch the Damn Tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. New subscribers, welcome. I hope you enjoy the show. Old subscribers, thank you for helping me build this platform and help me to keep pushing out this content. Let's get into this game. Finally, the finals. I had UConn and South Carolina in the finals. I got South Carolina winning, but I just wanted to preview this game because it could really go either way. South Carolina's not the same team that UConn beat at home and beat them soundly at home a few months ago. This is not the same UConn team from that time either. If you recall, UConn lost earlier that month to Tennessee, and after Coach Ariema got in Paige Bueckers' butt, I told you guys, he used Paige Bueckers as a vessel to send a message to the team. They responded. After that, pretty much every team they played, they blew out, including blowing out South Carolina at home. 4 players scored in double figures that game. South Carolina only had 3 people in double figures. For me, the keys to this game, and the reason why I have South Carolina winning, is their defense is much improved. Joyce Edwards is playing a lot better. She was the leading scorer back early February in that game. She was the leading scorer that game. She had 16 or 17, I believe. 17. Tiana Powell didn't play real well. She had double figures, and so did Malaysia Fulwiley, who only played a few minutes. I think she only played like 18 minutes that game. UConn was firing on all cylinders. Paige Bueckers was in double figures. Chen was in double figures. Azzy Fudd actually led them in scoring. And then Sarah Strong was in double figures as well that game. So they're playing offensively. They're playing the best basketball they've played all season and the best scoring team in the tournament thus far, by far. So this is two Goliaths. This is an offensive juggernaut versus a defensive juggernaut. I give a slight edge to South Carolina just because they got bigs that can score, and UConn only really has El Alfa as their big, and you got Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong will have to play major minutes this game. And for me, I give the edge to South Carolina just off the bigs. If you can get double figures from Powell, if Bree Hall shows up and scores, because the last game she had against them, she was abysmal. She's going to have to do it on both ends and score. She's going to have to play defense and slow down Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers is averaging about 24, 27 points a game in the tournament. You're gonna have to slow her down. You're not going to stop Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers is going to get her points. She's going to shoot till the wheels fall off. I put it to you like this: it's more like UCLA when it comes to for a South Carolina win. You let Paige Bueckers score and you just reduce the scoring. You don't want her facilitating and getting Fudd off, Sarah Strong off, Chen off, Ashlyn Shade coming off the bench scoring. Last game, Ashlyn Shade was 50% from 3, and all she did was shoot threes. So you don't want. They have firepower. It's eliminating the complementary pieces to Paige. They feed off of Paige just like UCLA fed off Lauren Betts. But this is a way more balanced team with a way better coaching staff. That if South Carolina does that, South Carolina wins this game. UConn wins this game if, number one, If Paige Beckers go for over 24 and Azzi Fudd has anything close to 20, then I know South Carolina has failed in their defensive assignment, and both of these girls are driving the lane, hitting the mid-range and hitting threes, and South Carolina cannot keep up with UConn shooting twos. UConn shooting threes and South Carolina shooting twos, playing methodical, solid, sound defense. You're not going to be able to keep up with UConn if they're at that three-point line locked and loaded, and Ashlyn Shade, Fudd, and Beckers are firing off threes, and then you got Sarah Strong coming in shooting threes and banging down low, and having Kitts or Fagan in foul trouble. That's why I said the bigs for South Carolina have to produce this game. It can't be just the complementary pieces. It can't be full Wally, Powell, and Hall shooting. They have to get production from Kitts and from Fagan. To me, the most important piece is Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong's playing like she's supposed to be going to the WNBA tomorrow, and that's a problem. So to me, it's Joyce Edwards versus Sarah Strong. Which freshman plays like they don't know they're in the tournament and this is the finals? Which one folds? Which one rises to the occasion? That's the matchup. Those two McDonald's High School All-American, pretty much the number 1 and 2 players in the country, are going at it in this game. To me, it starts with them, because Paige is going to do Paige. Who else is going to step up? Is it going to be Ashlyn Shade coming off the bench and providing that spark? And the third thing to me is coaching. Which coach, when things get bad, is going to be able to keep the ship right? Is it going to be Ariema or is it going to be Dawn Staley? Because we know there's going to be, basketball's a game of runs. We know there's going to be runs. Which team can handle that pressure? Because South Carolina did not handle the pressure well in their first meeting. No, it's a different team. This is a different time. You don't want a repeat of that. And doubt will creep in if UConn goes on a run and they're hitting buckets and you're not getting anything on the other side when it's your time. Those are the things I'm looking forward in this game. UConn wins if Sarah Strong outduels Joyce Edwards and Paige Beckers, Azzi Fudd go for 20. That's a UConn win. If Azzi Fudd and Paige Beckers are going for 20 and Sarah Strong's dominating Joyce Edwards, then it'll be a wrap. There won't be no second half comeback if those three ladies are clicking. But like I said, if South Carolina's dominating in the paint and Bree Hall can slow down Paige Beckers and Joyce Edwards is playing above her head, South Carolina will get this title. They will get this win. But I would love to know your thoughts on the game. It's going to be a fantastic one. Paige Beckers leading in points, assists. Sarah Strong leading in rebounds, and she's been rebounding like crazy. Joyce Edwards is the leading scorer for the Gamecocks. Tiana Powell's leading with assists, and Chloe Kitts is the leading rebounder for South Carolina. So it's going to be a battle. Good basketball. Two great coaches. Elite players. The best of the best is playing in this game. So I'm going to sit back and enjoy it, but I got South Carolina winning this game. Let me know what you guys think, who you guys got winning. Till next time, peace.